Hello and Merry Christmas. This is a little bit different format. You might be wondering about all the stuff under my tree here and what's going on exactly. Go check out my other channel, Holiday Cheer, for information about my Madvent adventure. We're looking at this lovely Generation 5 My Little Pony Advent Calendar. But today I'm actually here to tell you about some merchandise because it's almost Christmas time, and you're probably out there getting some last-minute holiday shopping done. And while you're doing that last-minute holiday shopping, you got to know good toys to buy for yourself or for your kids. These are a couple of Generation 5 My Little Pony toys that are out there that you could get. And I forgot about my knife. I need my knife to open some of these if I can even find it. I don't have it readily available, do I? Yes, right here. In case I need to open these. So, we're going to take a little look, and I'll talk a little bit about these. These are ones I still see at like a lot of discount stores like Ross, and this one I picked up at an Ollie's Bargain Outlet, but they had both of them there. Places like that, you'll be able to find these overstock because with Generation 5 My Little Pony ending, people don't really want these anymore, unfortunately. But they're good toys. They look good anyway. I like the characters in Generation 5 My Little Pony. Everyone's kind of over it already and ready for the next thing. But, there's still some good merch out there, and I've got a couple things for myself, but those are for me. I'm keeping those, and I got Sunny here to help. But this is Sunny Star Scout Smoothie Truck. I got this because I wanted the truck more than I wanted the Sunny. I have a million Sunnies, because she was the flagship character. But it has push on it. I don't know what this is here? Oh, you push that, and it lights up on top. The little smoothie thing lights up on top. This is Hoof to Heart, which was one of their big lines of merchandise with this, but it's supposedly a whole little truck for Sunny to make her smoothies, and you can play, pretend with that. It comes with all these accessories, which is also stuff I wanted. It's got the light up sign, and we already looked at. Sunny makes smoothies in her food truck. Pony activated. Pony activated? Oh, yeah. It is pony activated. Look at that. This is cooler than the Big Jim camper trailer. So MyLittlePonyHowTo.com. I might have to try that. Oh, we might have to try that. There's a QR code for like some kind of My Little Pony game or something. Oh, that might be funny. So let's open up some tape that's closing this simply and have a look at it. Thank you for coming over. I know I haven't been doing a lot of these. It's hard to find new My Little Pony merch. I have a friend who's like, "Oh, it's easy. There's new My Little Pony merch. Like anything that you just don't own is new." And it's like, yeah, but people don't care about stuff from many years ago, and I don't have like a ton of money to invest on like weird third-party homemade plushes and stuff. I'm interested in what you can buy in the stores so that I can tell people. There's a pouch of all the accessories. I do appreciate that a lot of these G5 toys have done that, where they have like all the accessories in a little plastic pouch so they're not just floating randomly. I need to probably stop here for a second because this is going to be a little harder to get out. Oh, I see. The sign is in here specially so that it doesn't pop out, so it's Sunny. This is going to be a pain in the butt. We're going to need the knife to cut through tape here. I think. Well, that's just to get Sunny out. I mean, Sunny's Sunny. She's going to have a super sunny day. It's weird saying Sunny after I've played the game Amori because Sunny is one of the characters in that, and every time I hear that name, I think of that now. But she is a Starry Scout. Unfortunately, the merchandise machine didn't last long enough to really capitalize on the popularity of Misty Nightshade. Misty Bright Dawn. Misty Nightshade is another character who is not popular. Maybe in her own head. I don't know. There we go. We did it. We did it. We got the smoothie truck out. Wow, that was a monstrous undertaking to do that. We got the smoothie truck out. We got Sunny out. This is a slightly different Sunny. She's a hole in her flank. And she's not an alicorn, which is interesting because they're always like making alicorn stuff. But yeah, you can be like, hey, it's time to turn on my truck for today. And then she pushes the sign down, and it's pony activated. Yeah, pony activated. And then it stays on for a while, which is pretty cool. This opens up, I think. It's a little... Oh, there's this whole string thing that's going on here with this, so I can't just open anything easily. They put this little... Yeah, here's a... Yeah, see, there's a little string tie on the door. I don't know. They needed you to have that. Of course they did. But we've got a picture of her and her best friend Hitch in there from Maritime Bay. Yeah, this just looks... I don't know if... I haven't watched enough of the show to know if we ever see the inside of Sunny's truck. We always see Sunny in her truck. I love that she has a truck, or she has this little... Maybe not a truck, but the cart. They call it the Smoothie truck, but it's not really a truck. It's not got any kind of motivation to it. It's just a... oh, jeez. Oh, what we have to do is put these through the hole. Anyway... It's not that important that you see all this. It's just, we're just looking at it. This is a pretty cool little thing. It's you can put stuff in the oven or in there. Those buttons don't do anything. They're just fun for play. The little, yeah, the front opens up so she can walk out of it. And then, like I said, she gets a big X across there. I'm guessing this is supposed to go out this way. Yeah, there we go. And it's like, this is Sunny's cart, I guess. It's the back side, so it stays up, and then she goes here. If I could open that. Let's look at the menu. She's got those things on the menu. Let's take a look at her accessories that she's got for her smoothie. Oh, this flips up when you turn on the thing. That was part of why they have it bolted down there. Let's open up the little bag of accessories. See what we get with some... Oh, there's... I'll have to look at the box and how to install it. There's more parts to the truck. There's a picture for... No, that's a phone. That's the way they did the cell phones here with her best friend Izzy Moonbow, who's totally better than her best friend Hitch. It's the only time you'll ever see Hitch. They don't make Hitch toys. I like this little mixing blender. Mixing. Oh, wow, that kind of goes up so you can put the cup underneath it. The pitcher, smoothie cups, and they've all got the little things. That was the gimmick with G5 toys. They had holes in their hoofs so that they could hold things. She's also got a magnet in one foot. I wonder if there's a magnet in there that she would stick to or something, so you could put her in there. But I don't want to spend too much time on this. This is pretty cool, and I'll mess with it later, because we have a second piece to look at here. We have to look at Sparkling Generations, featuring Twilight Sparkle, which was why I wanted to get this for a long time, because it's one of the things that My Little Pony had, like the 40th anniversary. Was it last year, I want to say, or maybe this year? Things are starting to blow together in my mind. So they started using this, but I mean, Twilight Sparkle also showed up in the G5 show a lot. So as a popular character, we had to include them with their hairstyling accessories. We didn't really get anybody else. We just got Twilight because they know people like Twilight. So it's nice to see Twilight again. And you got pretty good art of Twilight, like new kind of G5 updated. She looks different though. Pony Worlds Come Together. Yeah, I don't know. So this comes with style, decorate, accessorize. So it's the accessories in this are kind of lame. They're just these little gems and beads and like, some style and sunglasses. But, I might get rid of and or donate a lot of these toys. People have actually asked me before when I said I was going to donate some of them for the toys. Yeah, I got this from Ollie's Bargain Outlet for $8.99, which is what you can pay for it if you go there. If you have an Ollie's in your area, not showing for Ollie's. They also had this for the same price. So if you want either one of these, that's a good place to look. Maybe you like this kind of stuff. Maybe you haven't already picked one of these up for yourself. I would highly recommend going out and doing it. if you like pony merchandise, you wanna include your, yeah, this one just falls apart, jeez, compared to the last one. If you want to improve your collection. Now, let's see, how are we, we're all, yeah, I'm just gonna cut these. I'm not gonna worry about anything else, trying to get them out. Actually, no, wait, hang on, we can get these out. Yeah, these just pop right off. They don't have to be cut. Oh, Twilight, I've missed you. It's Twilight Sparkle. She likes books and being a princess. Oh, holy cool. This is the first time I feel like they've ever done Twilight's mane justice. Come on, there we go. Yeah, she's got an actual Twilight mane. They did. That's weird though. Oh wow, we're gonna talk about that a bit. Let's get Sunny and all the accessories out. Oh yeah, Sunny. She don't know what this life is missing. Oh, her mane is banded up. Yeah, they got the heads really in there. Yeah, I have to cut that. Sorry, Sunny. I'm sorry you're so trapped. I know people are like, you're gonna damage your toy, and I'm like, well, and that's too bad for the toy, isn't it? So let's look at Sunny first. She's got the golden alicorn wings that are they don't move. Her mane is styled really cool, kind of messy. I like this braid a lot. They did a really good job with the manes on these ponies. These have really good manes. Wow, this is no articulation whatsoever though. She's just a solid piece. She's very rubber. She's like this weird hard rubber. Like this I didn't talk much about because it's pretty much the standard like G5 toy. These are a little different. These are like the kind of thing you beat somebody over the head with. Yeah, everything is very solid. The head has some motion to it. It's on a peg. The head is like a soft rubber, where the body is like a hard rubber. Yeah, the manes are this really soft fabric, though. But let's talk about Twilight, because I need to. We need to get over here. They give Twilight a bigger mane. She's very pretty. This is very pretty Twilight. I like this Twilight a lot. But she's the same style of figure. She's got classic Twilight stuff. But let's talk about this. Yes, this is Twilight's bangs. This is like a hard... These are going to break. Like if I bend these just a little bit, or if any kid bends these a little bit, they're going to break out. They're like some kind of weird, stiff... It's not the same material that these are. They're not soft. They're weird and stiff and like stringy. Yeah, it's just it does give you the impression that it's Twilight, right? Because she has the bangs, and no other Twilight toy does that I've ever owned. But yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, these toys are actually in the same vein of style as this Misty that I got. No, wait, Misty's lighter. Yeah, no, Misty's like a soft plastic. Never mind. She's not. They're the same size about. But they're, yeah, not at all. Whatever. Anyway, pretty cool Twilight Sparkle here for the future of Equestria. You know, the Twilight Sparkle after she gave up and forgot about friendship and, like, lost to Opaline or whatever the frick happened. I'm not really going to review the accessories unless you really want. If you want me to do this, let me know in the comments, and I will go back and review all the accessories that come with this. But they're just little baubles. All in all, these seem like pretty cool toys. I would highly recommend you go out and get some. If you have a kid in your life or if you're just a collector who enjoys My Little Pony. These especially are really good, these Sparkling Generations toys. Could probably hurt somebody with them, but they're pretty cool. Thanks for checking this out with me. Hope this hasn't been kind of too little too late. I'm going to keep looking for more pony merch. Like I said, I got these cool pinkies. I got in front of Boston Red Sox pinky a few years ago at a flea market, and I picked it up, but I didn't know there's a whole series of these, of baseball Pinkie Pies. that they made that they must have given out these Sporties at various games. There's only like a half dozen of them. But fortunately, 2 of my favorite teams have Pinkies. So now I have Pinkie Pies for when I go to games of these teams. I can take them with me. Oh, wow, sports, I know. But here we go. And happy Christmas. Enjoy. Good luck with your holiday shopping, and I'll see you next time.